Hi, how you guys doing today? I am new to YouTube. I'm not new to watching it. I am Down to Earth Nikki, and the reason for me starting a new channel on YouTube is because I want to target everyday people. I want to, I don't want to talk about celebrities and this and that and all this other stuff. I want to target real things, real problems, real everyday life because I'm a down to earth person. I'm not a celebrity or anything of that sort. So therefore, I want to just target the audience. My channel is family friendly, which means that all ages can watch, all races. Everyone is welcome to watch my channel. There's no profanity. I would not be using any profanity on my channel or anything like that. I just want to talk to the people, like everyone, and share some of my life experiences and some of my testimonies that, and some of the things that I've went through in life and stuff. And if anybody, say that can relate to what you're about to hear, feel free to respond. If you like it, that's cool. Like and subscribe if you want. But mainly, the reason for me started my YouTube channel is I have seen a lot of YouTubers on here, and I love a lot of them. I learned a lot from YouTube. A lot, and I learned what to do and what not to do. At the end of the day, I learned to be real, and I'm going to present me. There's a lot of layers to me. In moments I'm gonna be funny, moments I'm gonna be like direct, real, and all this other stuff. And I'm gonna always be real. But what I'm saying is this: it's like I'm just gonna be me. I'm not gonna put on airs. I'm not being edited, directed, or anything of that sort. And I am going to share a lot of issues with you guys, a lot of things that I have honestly went through. Some things that people may be like, oh, you should. Wow, that's really hard to share. But it's a lot of people going through a lot of things, and people are not sharing some of their deep, most intimate details about their lives. But sometimes you need somebody just real, just to keep it real, just to be like, man, because a lot of people out there feel like they are alone in this world, and I'm one of them. For a long time I felt like I was alone, and everything, and I've been through so much stuff until I said, you know what, I think it's time for me to share some of the things that I've been through, because there's people that have been through going through some things that I went through, and they feel like they're alone. They feel like no one loves them or anything like that. They just feel like, no one can relate to them. And that's what my channel is going to be about. It's going to be about, I'm going to share a lot of things with you guys, from the childhood things, poverty. And when I share things, I'm not sharing what somebody else went through. I'm not going to come to you guys about what, Billy and Bob and Sarah went through and made it over. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to come to you about me and how God allowed me to make it over, and what I'm still going through now, and what I'm still wrestling with now. Like, what I'm saying? Some people need to know that, like, a lot of people, when they do public, they show the part of they made it over. And there's nothing wrong with that at all. Nothing wrong with that at all. But sometimes you need to hear from people that's still going through things at that very moment, so they can be, so the person that like, oh, this is a real person going through real life, real issues. And she's, she could relate to us. You know what I'm saying? I mean, entertainment is fun. Don't get me wrong. I love entertainment. I love TV. I love different things. But sometimes you just need someone to just, you know what I'm saying? Even though we don't know each other, you know what I'm saying? You can, it's like I want to feel like you sitting down talking to me right now or listening to me as I, share some of the journeys I've been through and everything. So it's gonna be some things that you might not like to hear. It may be some things that you would love to hear, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna be truthful with what I've been through. I'm not gonna sugarcoat anything. I'm not a sugarcoater at all. Period. I just don't believe in sugarcoating anything. So, like I said, my name is. I chose the name Down to Earth Nikki. I practiced this, what I'm saying right now in my head, like so many times. And I wasn't going to do the YouTube. I was really going back and forward with this thing. And I said, but I got a whole lot to share. And it's a whole lot in me that I need to get out. And I was like, oh God, and my daughters, I want to, thank my daughter. I don't want to say their names and stuff right now, but I want to thank God for my daughters and my husband. And they was like, Mom, just be yourself. Like you be yourself. I've had people that was not related to me, and it's good, they're good associates and stuff. They was like, wow, you know what? Have anybody ever told you that you should be on comedy or you should be just a motivational speaker? And I was like, yeah, I heard it so many different times, but I was like, how should I do that? How would I go about doing that? YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like YouTube, it's like your own channel where you could be yourself. You could be yourself. Like you don't have to pretend or anything like that. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You could just be yourself. And I feel comfortable doing this. And it's like, I was a little nervous at first, but my daughter had asked me before I got on. She was like, Mom, are you nervous? I said, no. Because, you know what I'm saying? I just took in everything my daughter said. And, my husband said, just go on there, be you. What better person you could be but yourself? I wasn't planning on coming on here and be anybody else, but it was like, what should I talk about? What should I not talk about? And you know what I'm saying? I could talk about almost anything, long as it's respectful, as long as it's, I want kids to relate to me. I want teenagers, babies, everybody. So therefore, I choose to have a clean YouTube channel where everyone or any and everyone can relate to me. I'm going to tell y'all about racist experiences I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Just things that I went through in life, and the transaction and what you call it? Transition I'm going through now. You know what I'm saying? I do believe in God, and I'm not a preacher. Never have been a preacher, but I am going to share some things with you on a spiritual side, on a natural side that, that I've been through. I'm going to be real because, and one of the reasons why I'm going to really elaborate on that is a lot of people go to church and do not understand the preacher. A lot of people go to church and do not, and they quickly, attack some of the preachers that are actually living for God. And that preacher can preach. They doing what God tell them to do. But I'm not saying all of them are. I ain't gonna sit there and tell you that lie. Nah. But the ones that are, you still don't understand it. And God has to open up your understanding for you to understand what he's talking about in his word. And if you don't understand it, it would be best for you to say, I really don't know. I really don't understand this. And so I'm not going to leave that alone. And I have said that, like, I know a lot about the word of God. Believe you me, I do. But if I don't understand something I don't understand. I'm going to share the things that I don't understand about the Bible and some of the things that some preachers say. And I haven't heard not one preacher explain to me certain things that was clear. Some things that I still don't think is did God really say that, or is that your interpretation? Like, I'm going to be real. And that's the only way I can be. I'm real like this with God as well. Like, I come to God and I said, Lord, I'm going to be honest with you. I had grew up in church for from the time I was 10 to 16, I left. And I was like, I went through a lot out in the world because, and I kind of found out the reason why I went through a lot and I didn't understand it is because of the simple fact I didn't, it wasn't interpreted correctly. So I went out into the world and stuff, and things were prophesied to me that was false, everything. So, and it was like, so now I said, God, one day I just spoke to God, because the church that I came out of made me seem like you have to be on a certain level in order for God to even acknowledge you. It was a lot of false doctrine inside of me. And that was the first church that, my mother went to, and I really enjoyed it at first. And then as we go, I told my mom, years before she passed away, may she rest in peace. I told her, I said, Mom, there's something about this church is not right. I don't know what it is. I didn't, and I was honest. I didn't know what it was. I said, but something ain't right. Something ain't stick. When something don't stick, and no matter what you do, and it don't stick, it's not right. And it's like, if my spirit don't agree with it, then I need to figure out why. But I didn't get the answer right away. It took many, many years, and I went through a whole lot to figure it out, and I'm still figuring it out. Like, for real, a lot of things I'm figuring out. And one thing I learned, now I'm like 42 years old. I'll be 43 this year. God bless me to see 43. I'm still figuring out, what God has for me. And yeah, and so so it's a lot of things that I'm going to share. It's a lot of things, and I'm going to be honest with you right now. I know I'm going to have a lot of views, and I know I'm going to have a lot of disagreements or whatever, because I have a daughter. She said, Mom, you got to be prepared for people to backlash and say. I said, I'm fine with that, because I get a lot of that in my own home. So I think I got 42 years of I think I grew enough skin to be like, okay, because I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not going to respond or to stupid stuff. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna be real with you. I'm a very blunt person. People have called me brutally honest, and what I don't want to do is be nasty towards people. But I'm gonna let you know right now, if your comments and stuff, that's fine. I mean, because I'm putting myself out there, to the world, and yeah, I'm going to tell you my opinion about certain things and how I feel, and that's fine. And you can do that too about how you feel about me. And that's cool. I see a lot of it on YouTube. Matter of fact, I have subscribed to so many people on here until it's not funny. I'm going to name some of the people I subscribe to later on that I've gotten ideas from and stuff, whether it was good or bad. I got ideas from. I hope that what I'm going to bring you in the future will help somebody. That is the main goal with me. I like to help people. When I was younger, I didn't have wisdom how to help people. And sometimes you can help people that don't need help, but if you don't have the wisdom and the leading from God, you will mess around and be enabling that person instead of helping them, and you wouldn't know it. And it's okay. You don't know what you don't know, but once you learn, how to help people and everything, then you be like, okay, this is how you do it without enabling them or, helping them doing the wrong thing. So, I don't know everything. I'm not going to come on YouTube and pretend like I know everything, because I don't. Because if I did, I wouldn't be coming on YouTube before I decided to do this channel, learning from other people. And also, with my personal experience, I learned how to, before I speak, in my mind, I will divide, dissect, and like how I'm going to do this and how I'm going to say this, and without, hurting the people, because my main focus was I wanted a family friendly, friendly family channel. So I'm like, okay, how can I present myself, remain real, but not being harsh? And that's going to be hard to do sometimes, because no matter what, the truth hurts, and it's going to hurt somebody no matter what you say. So my thing is, I'm going to try not to hurt people, but I'm going to still keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'm so honest. I'm honest with myself. I say, oh, God, I did that to myself. And, and I think about some of the things I did in the past. I'd be like, oh, my God, what was I thinking? Whew, what was Where was my head at that time when I did that or decided to do this? And you know what I'm saying? And we can chop it up to stupidity, but you can also chop it up to learning experience and stuff. Because if I didn't do that, then I wouldn't know not to do. Because some people are in their late 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and still doing things that you be like, oh, that's like a young teenager, young 20s rookie thing to do. I mean, you still that age and still doing that? Like how? I don't know. But me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? This is mainly my introduction video and everything. So I hope you enjoy it and everything, because I am going to be coming to you with some things that's pretty amazing. And some things may be pretty upsetting to you guys. But that's the way the world is made up of all different things. So I can't please everyone. And I'm not on you. My YouTube channel is not to please everyone, but to hope that you learn something from me. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And to let you know you're not alone, and let you know that sometimes it's okay to make mistakes. But it's not okay to keep doing the same thing over and over again. A mistake is what you do and you didn't know you was doing wrong. Like you didn't know. But if you, like for an example, before I leave, I'm gonna say this. A mistake is something you literally didn't know that it was wrong. Like I didn't know. I'm sorry. I apologize. But once you know it's wrong, then you don't do it again. Now let's say you do it again. And again, now that's not mistakes. You purposely doing this on purpose. You were doing this on purpose, and now you just being stupid, careless, heartless, you know. So, okay, well, I'm going to end it right here. If you like Nikki Down to Earth, because that's what I'm going to be. You know, like I said, like, subscribe, or whatever. What they say all the time. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And you know, leave a comment. And stay tuned. Oh, and stay tuned. That's my daughter. And she's my mom. Stay tuned. Tell me, stay tuned. Okay, so you know, listen, I'm 42. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a little mixture of old school, new school, mostly old school. So I got a lot of high tech stuff, but it's like my kids like, Mom, you don't even know how to use it. I'm like, nah, not really. So my baby girl started me off with this today. So she said, say like and subscribe and stay tuned. So I'm gonna tell y'all, like and subscribe and stay tuned. Bye.